Hey, none for now. Hey, Marco. Illuminati. What's going on, everyone? Neil. Everybody's here. Just getting some stuff picked up. We got a whole bunch up soon. And, yeah. So, Pickled Steel had an auction. Marco's got the insight. So, Pickled Steel on their Instagram have been running auctions. They'll put highest bidder gets it. You do have to pay for shipping, but nobody's been noticing really. And I picked this guy up for a pretty good price. This Rhino. I recently did a video on one I got through a pass around, but I saw it was up and I just dropped a price and just to see, and I won. So if anybody's looking for a Pickled Steel right now, they have another knife posted up for auction that ends today, and I haven't seen anybody bid on it. So bidding starts at whatever you want. I think it's $5 increments. So I would say you could go get a knife very reasonably priced from Pickled Steel. Just go to their Instagram. What's up? Check this one out, Shay. Picked up this Pickled Steel. It's quite the interesting one. So we were talking pens the other day. Yesterday, I guess. These two are some of my favorites. I'm trying to remember which one I prefer. I believe it's the blue one. Yeah. So these are great brush pens, so you can control how thick the ink is, and they are Tombos. My favorite one, actually, it's a gray one, and it's double-sided. One side's gray and the other side is black, but they didn't have any available at the time, so I snagged these. And here is the piece of art that got sent back to me from Museum of Modern Art. Oh. But oh yeah, they're the best. And I tried some new ones out. I like this one quite a bit. I hadn't tried these before. These Pentel Pilot. Yeah. And gotta break this one in still, but this one I can actually reverse flick, which is cool. What's up, BDC? Thanks for stopping in, man. Yeah, Pickled Steel's been running auctions on their Instagram, and highest bidder gets it. And I saw this one, and it only had one bid, so I jumped in and won it. But they have another knife going right now. Ends tonight, and I haven't seen any bids on it. So definitely go in and snag yourself a cool knife. Hey, Tegan, I'm all right. How are you doing? Hi, Torch Forge. Good to see you. Let's see here. But yeah, I've been digging this. It's so small, but it's got, you can see these milling lines on this, and it's basically a keychain slip joint. You can take this off if you want, but it's D2, and it's all done in DLC, so it's full DLC, and it's sharp. I've been messing around with it. but it's 35 bucks on their. If you use my code TitaniumJustin, like it's like 32 bucks or something. You know, for a nice little knife you can have on you that nobody will even notice. And it's in DLC, so. But yeah, so I got to get some notebooks painted, and trust me, I'm ready. I got a stack. What else is going on? Pens. Still carrying this guy around, trying to get a natural patina. Which was that Tonto? You can always have a shout. Hey, you can always drop your link too. That's not a problem. Was this one you're talking about? This is it. The company is called Pickled Steel, and this knife is called the Rhino. And I believe these are under 50 bucks. So, hey, Weld, how's it going, man? And High Torch Forge is trying to get to 50 followers to start doing some lives. So, check that out. It's almost like a gator. Hey, Robo. Kathleen. Kenman said he had to go to the dentist today, so wasn't sure he was going to be able to go live. So I was like, not a problem. Got the iridium out again today. You know, I'll have this out for a while. I'll carry it around. And then put it away. And I forget how much I like this knife. It's lightweight. It's got great ergos. It's just a nice knife. And, you know, got the Ozark Grail out because it works perfectly fine for 10 bucks. Brian will appreciate this. First run of the Venom Jack. Back when he did the first couple knives in M390. You know, he does S90V now. This is a good one. Hey, Clint. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's like, put it away, forget about it, and then I pull it out, and I'm like, oh, why am I not carrying this more? And I saw those Kershaw releases yesterday, and I was like, oh, yeah. So I pulled this guy out, and it's such a good one. I'm sorry, Robo. I might put a Milwaukee Fastback in the next one. Oh, yeah. I went with well, this one, I got it before they released that one. But I guess it's a drop point. It had a very spear point look to me, and I don't have that many spear points. And I enjoy them, so went with this one. But you're playing with your Milwaukee Fastback. Nice. I did see the new Bel Air that is a clip point, and it looks awesome. I wish it wasn't in my Carta, just because I would prefer the aluminum over my Carta myself. Hey, Faithful, good to see you. Yeah, go. Torch gets to 50. He plans on going live tonight. Cool. Like a vocal or like a band. Launch and Bel Air look great. 300 is a bit much for G10. Yeah. Prepare J pivot. Be hard to fix broken Omega springs. Yeah. It's getting easier. I don't know about Kershaw as far as if they give you any with your purchase yet, but Yeah, on the ZT. Well, I was still shocked that the new Bel Air with micarta is coming in at 200. You know, I saw, I think like Blade HQ stuff have it at like 180 or something, but um you know, when it first came out with the aluminum, it was like 130 to 150. Oh yeah. But you know, here's the thing that Kershaw's does. You know, they've got it out now with the micarta, but you know, in a couple months they'll probably have other versions, and then that's when I'll snag one of those clip points up if they offer it in aluminum or something different. But yeah, we're like 100 away from 2K, so tell all your friends because we'll have that massive giveaway, and yeah, and working towards the monetization, which will help pay for the giveaways and stuff, which will be pretty sweet. See here, what do we got coming? We got some rose crafts coming. That'll be fun to check out. Let me get an original Bel Air. Yeah, you know, get them while you can. And they're nice. I wish I had mine in reach. I got the original off-white one, and I really like that. The thing is, I will say if somebody has an iridium and you're looking at Bel Airs, the Bel Air is smaller than the iridium. I don't know if everybody knows that, but it is. I can still get 4 fingers, but it's definitely smaller than the iridium overall. Hey, Alex, nice. Got mine out as well. Yeah, no problem. High Forge is hoping to get to 50 so that he can start going live. And that would be awesome because that'd be some cool stuff to watch. Oh, pocket checks. What's everybody got in the pockets today? It is. I can't complain. I've got a couple of these, and they came, you know, dead center. They work great. So I'm very happy with those. Yeah, what's everybody got in the pockets today? It is raining here all day, but we did need it, so I'll take it. And hopefully tomorrow we'll have some sun again. Ooh, the Valona and the Cold Steel Engage 3.5. Ooh, the Hiccup in copper. Cool. I don't think I've seen that yet. Pair of 3 lightweight and 15V. The Bradford Guardian 3.2. Vosteed Raccoon. Nice. But can't seem to get past 16 subs. Oh, yeah. If you guys aren't following Tegan, by the way, some really cool knives. Lots of good shorts. Please give Tegan a follow. Yeah, and if somebody wants to drop some links, that's cool. Feel free to drop your link, Tegan. See here, you got the Kubi Titus on skiff still. Hey, nice. That's awesome to hear, Shay. Yeah, there's some really cool knives on that channel, so very cool. You know, so this is a pretty small artisan, the Chloe, but with this extra finger choil, it's great. It's so good in the hands. It's well worth it. I can't get enough of this. Titanium clip is, you know, it's pretty small. It's a small knife though. You can get this in titanium or copper. The copper is slightly cheaper. Not a lot, but slightly. And both have the S90V steel, which is really nice. Hey, Knives Are Live. Oh yeah. So let's see here. So yeah, I said yesterday I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be sending out some notebooks to people I promised because I'm a little behind. Um, I just got really behind last week. I had a rough week, but that's fine. But I'm doing a deal with Arc Pouch. I'm gonna be painting some custom ones for them and sending them in so they can show how they fit in their pouches, and then they're gonna send me a pouch to show how they fit. So it'll kind of work hand in hand. There you go. You're so close. The biggest one I have, I'll show you the biggest one within reach. The biggest one within reach is about all I can do. This is my Boker Magnum. They call it the Persian Fixed, but really just the handle's Persian. I think I'm going to try to do some stumping with this. This is very heavy. Full tang. It's 440A. So I'm kind of curious about the edge it's going to have. It is a hollow grind. Hey, Mike Jernak. I hope you're having a good day. Trying to pick out a Hank from Mad Yako? Well, I highly recommend the ones that I helped paint. But they're all good. He does amazing work. This is a beast. This is really thick and heavy. Boker sent this in for me to check out, and I've been enjoying it. But I think once the rain stopped, I'm gonna go see if I can do some stumping with this. It's pretty. I mean, it's sharp, but nice. But it fits really good in hand. It is G10. Yeah, I'm liking this one. This is the biggest one I have nearby. But yeah, I think about trying some stumping with that. Nice. I don't think it's the same as batoning. But I am hoping this soon, in the next week or two, I'm gonna get some wood and I'm gonna try to make a nice little axe throwing station. Put it out back, since we have a really open area in the back. Like usually, like Casey does it a lot, where if you're at like a tree that's been cut down and you just or if you're just aiming at a tree, you just toss it, and the blade sticks into the wood, whether it's you're throwing it straight at a tree or if you're throwing it down into the stump. You'd be amazed how many times it doesn't stick. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty cool. It's fun. Good. Nice, Tegan. We'll get you there. Oh yeah, if you guys watch Vu at all, he does that on a bench, and he is amazing at it. He can take any knife and get it to stick, like ones you wouldn't expect. Yeah, you can go to boker.com. I don't have any affiliates with them, so I don't have any discount codes or anything, but they do make some pretty good quality stuff. And I think this runs 50 to 60 bucks, but it's a 5-inch blade, 5.5-inch, I think. It's a good size. Hey, Robert, how are you doing? Flip it and reverse it. That's right. I'll have to try that next time. Flip it backwards. But yeah, I'm gonna try to build a little axe throwing station and try out some different axes, and I don't know, see how that goes. Might be kind of fun. I don't have a discount code for the Rhino. If anybody in here does, feel free to drop your link though. But I mean, these are really good deals. I mean, I think they're under 50, and it's 14C. Yeah. Come on, guys, just 6 more. Okay. And I should honestly, I should get one. But yeah, use his for now since I don't have one. Um, these are nice, and they also on their Instagram they have an auction going, and you can get a nice, pretty good deal right now. Um, I do. If you're looking at Flytanium, I'll let you guys in on something. First of all, this is like $30 with my code, and it's D2. The knife and the handle are in DLC. Nice little slip joint. But they are releasing at Blade Show. Now I'm gonna draw a blank. The arcade in a budget version, and it'll be released at Blade Show. And I think you'll be able to order it online at the same time. And yeah, you can use my code TitaniumJustin for 10% off that. I'll probably be ordering one. And I'm sure there'll be tons of upgrades you can add. But yeah, that'll be something fun to do. And then let's see here. What else is going on? Just honestly, I've just been taking it easy this week. I've had yeah, I won't get into it, but taking it easy, trying to get some work done, and looking forward to some more pass rounds coming in. And I've got some rose crafts that I picked up that'll be coming in. Hello, Carlos. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hello, Young. But yeah, these are really cool little slip joints, and I'm trying to be good and save my money, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, so what's everybody else looking forward to coming out? There's a lot of stuff coming, I think, soon, and honestly, Concept, if you're listening, Concept, there's like 10 concepts I want, and I probably could only swing one of them. Please, Concept, put me on your list. All right, well, have a good one, Faithful. Thanks for popping in. I feel like Concepts has been killing it lately, and they're just doing great stuff. I wish I was headed to Blade Show, because it'd be cool to see all the new stuff coming. But I've heard, about stuff that's getting released, and it'll be pretty awesome. Is anybody gonna pick up the new Devo that's coming out? The binge, and it's gonna be. There's multiple variations, but they're all available on Blade Binge only. There's like 5 of them. They look really cool. I have not had a chance to get my hands on one, but they look really cool. They are front flipper only, which is interesting. So, oh shit! I feel like it's been forever. I wish that would get into production for you. Trying to think. There's a lot of tenables too that I got to get my hands on. Let's see here. The wooden handle looks great. Oh, thank you. If it weren't for giveaways, you wouldn't be looking forward to anything. Minute for the long haul. Once I get it, it will be worth it. Oh yeah, I'll be able to order any new knives. I hear that. Didn't buy a knife, bought a book on the life of one of your ancestors, Aaron Burr. Well, that's cool. Hey, Aries, how's it going? I appreciate you popping in. But hey, if you guys aren't following Aries, you guys really got to jump in on that. Uh, Makes cool knives, cool content. Hey, Ron Dobbins. And if anybody would like to drop Aries' link since he's in the car, I'm sure he would appreciate that. And if you guys haven't checked out his bloom that Kubi just released, snag one of those while you can. I'm thinking they're going to sell out before we even know it. They might even be sold out. So, hey, helps with gadgets. Hope you're doing good. Thank you, Fook. You hit 52. Hey, we got high torch to 52 today. That is awesome. Really, Shay? That's cool. Thank you, Kathleen, for posting that. Got to fix some stuff on your Camaro. Nice. Oh, and then you got shoulder surgery. Well, hopefully it doesn't impact getting to drive the Camaro. Hey, no problem, Aries, man. You know, that's what we're here for, right? If anybody's wondering, Casey's posted some updates about Tim B. He came out of his surgery okay. So that's good to hear. Thank you, Ron. You know, I'm doing decent today. I'm motivated. Setbacks are not fun, but getting through it, getting some stuff done, and yep, just keep moving forward. So, but I appreciate that a lot. Let's see here. And I've been. Can you carry any knife freely in the U.S. or depends on length? So, Carlos, it actually depends on where you live. So each state has its own rules. So if you're in, say, California, I think it has to be under 3 or 2.5 inches, something like that. Oh, you got a Mustang too? Man, I'm a car junkie, so we'll have to talk cars sometime. So Carlos, California has length restrictions, whereas I live in Iowa and we have no restrictions, so I could carry a switchblade, I could carry an OTF, I could walk around with a machete if I wanted. Not that I would. Hey, I appreciate that, Ron. That definitely helps. Only if it's an auto. Yeah, congrats, High Torch. The next couple days we'll try to get we got to get Tegan up to 50 as well. Hey Kelly, how's it going? What'd you miss? I got this in the mail today from a certain somebody. So yeah, they had an online auction going on Instagram, and I just tossed the bid in and ended up winning it. And the best part is when you win and you pay for it, it shows up with a whole bunch of cool stuff from Kelly. So they have another knife that goes and ends tonight that looks like you get a really good deal on. Let's see that. No, yeah, cool. Hey, Ground Fog. Oh, that's interesting, Kathleen. I guess I never thought about that. Hey, Mick, Jesse, we used to have city restrictions where it would be like in city limits, 3.5 inches or under, but nobody monitored it. Like it was just like a thing. But now they just went to there's no issue with anything. Awesome. Just to let you know, High Torch, when I got to the 50, sometimes they make you wait a day or two to make sure it's real or something. I don't know. Because that caught me off guard. I was going to go live and then it wouldn't let me for like 2 days or something at first. But yeah. And I'm not 100% sure, but I believe the designer of this one is from South Africa and might have Kelly, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but the Artisan Clio, was that designed by one of the Pickled Steel designers? This is one of my favorite knives of all time. It just is so nice in the hand. And it's small, so it seems, you know, you can carry it around easy. I think it was. Yeah. Yeah. The designer of the Warhawk did this one. Yeah. Um, God, I love this knife. So I'm gonna have to find find their Insta and shoot them a message and just say how much I like it. I've been carrying this thing around a lot. Thank you, Kathleen, for posting that. Let's see here. I'm trying to think. I got lots of stuff planned, but I'm trying to take a little slow this week. And yeah, but it's good to hear that Tim B's doing good. And Kenman, I don't think he'll be on tonight because he told me that he had a dentist thing come up and we wouldn't be able to probably go on live together, but that's okay. Oh, that's okay. Somebody just sent me a link in DMs. Let's see. Your Navajo's blade. It's 15 centimeters long. Three officers in the village. No main. It doesn't bother. Awesome. Well, that's really cool. It's nice to meet you, Carlos, by the way. Let's see here. What else is going on? Picked up some... Yeah, that sounds right. Kelly, yeah. For a while. Yes, definitely sending good thoughts. Hey, Flightanium. How's it going, man? Yeah, I know he had one. Does he have another one coming out, Shay? I was just saying how I picked up the Minium, and I really like the side milling on this, and can't go wrong with a little slip joint. Especially for the price. So this is really cool. I've been talking about that one. Talking about interesting knives and blade shapes today. Like we've got the Pickled Steel Rhino here, but I think when I close it, it almost looks like an alligator. Yeah, it is. I was excited for it, but I got it and I did some paper cut tests, and I was like, oh, this is fairly sharp as well. So this will be perfect to keep on key ring or anywhere, car. Plus, then you can be like, I got DLC. Hey, I'm here for it. I am all here for it. Hey, Bob, how's it going? I was just talking about the budget arcade that'll be coming out in a while and how I'm excited for that. Oh, you got the fixed blade in? That's awesome, Bob. Yeah, so I do a thing with slip joints. I've practiced for a long time, but I can kind of feel the tension for the backs. Although this one I probably should have been a little careful on, but there gets to be a point on slip joints where the tension is very light and literally wind could put it open. So I just push it and it looks like, oh my gosh, he touched the blade. And I get comments about that on them, but it's very safe. once you figure out what you're doing, I'm not going to suggest people go push all their slip joints open. I mean, it has to be like in just the right spot. But this is a long pole. But no, I didn't put an edge on it. This showed up in the mail yesterday after I ordered it. And it just came with a really good edge. So nope, I didn't do anything with it. You cringed. No, I'll be very honest. I saw Austin from Traditional Pocket Knives does it on some of the videos, and so I carefully looked into how to do it. But like here's a bigger one. This Jack Wolf has a double pull, and you see the spring back here, and when it gets to a certain point, you know, like you just kind of fill it out. But like, see how if I just set it there, it's just gonna pop back. So I get just past that, and then a piece of wind would lock it into place. So it looks way cooler than it probably is. Oh, I agree. It's definitely sharper than a lot of $36 knives. It's sharper than a lot of $50 knives I've bought. Yeah, it makes you wince. I get a lot of comments about it. So, oh well, yeah. When Austin does it, he's like a pro. I have a little bit, like I just normally have a little bit of a shake from like some of the medication I'm on, but he's just like, poof, and I'm like, But always make sure you're like right at that point where it's gonna go over with just the slightest amount. I don't want to be in trouble for anybody getting hurt. And if it's definitely like a really strong traditional, I'm not gonna do it. You know, it has to be the right one. But if I ever cut myself, I'll credit him and tag him and say thank you. Oh, that's good. But so let's see here. What do you got in the pockets today, Josh? Yeah. Today I was rocking the Ozark Grail and the Flytanium and the Clio. A very odd kind of collection today. I'm trying to get a natural patina on this Bob. I think it's going to take me years. Just got the new Arcade Pro coming out. Cool. The Talisong. Nice. The Pyrite and Sodbuster Jr. Which Pyrite and which Sodbuster Jr.? Is the new Arcade gonna have a whole lot of options, like I can order different colored hardware and stuff? Good to know, man. We were talking about titanium handless. Wow, nice. That's very cool. Let's see here. Jesse's got the Matriarch 2, Vivi and Cindy, nice. And the CRKT Spew, nice. That Spew is cool. I've been looking at that one. Found a 50-year-old Sodbuster Jr. for $5. That's probably pretty. I see some of those auctions, especially those Whatnot guys. They go nuts on some Sodbusters. You know, I'll try to look for deals on some of them. Neil's got the 80 20.5. Nice. Gerber US1, Tiny Sog, Folomov Mini Light, Ruger P85. Nice. All right. Well, thanks for stopping in, Tegan. And once again, everybody, Go give Tegan a follow. Very cool knives and some cool videos. Oh, I understand, Bob. Well, the funny thing is when people were testing the waters to see if Case would sell on Whatnot, I was getting crazy deals because people weren't, the case collectors weren't on there yet. And I was picking up cases for like 30 bucks, brand new ones. You wouldn't believe it. And then all of a sudden Case sees and they tell everybody they got to sell them at, MAP and stuff. And there's no more deals anymore. Oh, the Glide Strike and the Victorinox Explorer. Nice, Mimo. That's the glow-in-the-dark pyrite they had on Whatnot. Yeah, Gabe, I wanted that, but every time I saw it, it was going for like 300 bucks. And I've bought like 6 pyrite lights. I love them. I use them for giveaways sometimes. I just couldn't spend that. But all right, Shay, have a good one, man. I'm gonna DM you later. Let's see here, it's great. Someone reprofiled it to give it a more pointy tip. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you have to if you're on a computer, you can go to like the page that has your stats, or you can download the app, the YouTube like stats app. And then I think you just click on it. You had a close encounter with a bear. But YouTube makes you wait a day or two before you can go live. Weird, I saw them going for 69 at the beginning of the week. Really? What is the best slip joint pocket knife? That's a tough one. That's a very good question, Punker. There's 2 ways I'll go with. Well, there's 3 ways I'll go. If you're very into old school traditional, there is, Case and the other Rough Rider and stuff, and you can get them all under, reasonably priced. But things that are cheaper than Case, I think, and that I think are better. You accidentally tapped enter. Yeah, so Rosecraft, if you're looking for bone, or if you're looking for like stag, you can spend 70, but most Rosecrafts with bone and stuff, these run under 60 bucks. They're D2, mirror polished, bone. So if you're looking for a traditional, like a standard size traditional, I would say Rosecraft all day if you're looking for something under 100 bucks. If you are just wanting absolute premium, Jack Wolf's here. This is my Carta Titanium. And while this was the first run in M390, they are strictly S90V now. But Jack Wolf will run you, if you're going for a new Jack Wolf, you can be up to 350 bucks. But you're getting all the really high-end materials. Oh yeah, Knives of Life, that's right. The Quiet Carry West. Oh yeah, Jack Wolf, definitely for premium. The Quiet Carry West. Quiet Carry is known for their high-end knives, and their slip joint goes for like $99 right now, which is an amazing deal because I think it's in 20 CV or something. More attention to detail than Case. Yeah, I like Case because I like the bone and the different jig patterns. But if I'm gonna go for something that I've never had a Rosecraft, and I've bought a handful. I've been in a pass around for Rosecraft, so I've probably had my hand on 90% of their traditionals, and I have not come across a bad one yet. I've heard of people get 1 or 2 that has a really hard pull. I've not run into that myself. Like the Jack Wolfs have a little bit tougher pull, but they're still, I would say, around a 7. And if you're looking for a user, maybe rock a Rosecraft because their qualities and they're sharp as can be. But that's what I would check out, especially if you're just getting started. Pop into Rosecraft. If you're looking for American only, check out Case. Hey, Burkles, how are you doing? Anybody's looking to Cerakote some knives or check out very cool customization, check out Burkles' page. Magnamax. I don't think I have. Fill me in. Yeah, ABW. If you can get an ABW, I love mine. But once again, yeah, they're not the easiest to get a hold of. I've heard that about the Zambesis. Yeah. Hey, Julian. The most durable slip joint? Oof. You know, once again, I'm probably going to say Rosecraft. Because if you go watch some of their videos of the guys that do torture tests on the Rosecrafts, they just take it and keep going. Like if you know who Scab is, Choir Boys Cutlery, he'll do it where he will go, how many days can he cut tires practically? And I'm not even joking, he cuts tires with his Rosecraft before he has to sharpen it. And I've seen him go like a month of never sharpening his Rosecraft, and it just takes a beating. Just heard of a new steel called Magnamax. Oh, yeah. Oh, duh. No, yeah, I did hear about that. I think it is. Oh, I'm trying to remember now. Somebody was talking about it in a live, and it's supposed to be kind of like the new, kind of like the new Magna Cut. And if they had to change their name or something about that, I'm not 100%. So I would definitely look it up. But I know people have been talking about it. Oh yeah, the knives that traditional pocket knives do, the CR Cutlery, those are pretty solid as well. Yeah, definitely blue. Send me a prototype to Cerakote. It's gonna be a Boss plus corrosion. We'll never touch it after coating. Flex and insert. You want the Obed Creek Rose? Yeah, with the skull. That is a cool one. I'm not sure, Kathleen. So for me, it depends where you live, Julian. Some people have issues with D2 in salty areas. D2 can sometimes rust, even though it's a very strong steel. I live in the Midwest, and I can guarantee you, between me and Iowa AK, we have taken plenty of D2 knives out fishing, and we have never had an issue with corrosion. So. Nice blue. Okay, so Magnamax is a higher. Yeah, I always say that wrong. The vanadium content version of Magna Cut. Interesting. Only Rivers. I think you'll be just fine with a Rosecraft on there. They've got a good mirror polish on them. It should not be a problem. But more wear resistance than Magna Cut. Different, but not better. Interesting. Yeah, I would. The only thing with slip joints is some people worry because they don't lock. So a lot of people will take, fixed blades. But yeah, I would recommend more of a fixed blade, like a Kaiser deckhand. I like that one because it kind of has a situation like this where your hand's here and it can't slip with the water. Your hand won't get cut. So, and I think you can pick up the Kaiser deckhand for like $50 or so. So that's one I would recommend. Fillet knives that float, yeah. Um, there you go, the Flytanium beef. The beef is a serious knife. It takes, and that's what I like about it. I've thought about like maybe I'll get another one and do a full build out with the different materials, but I'm a big fan of D2 because it's tough. It cuts and cuts and cuts, and I don't have to sharpen it hardly ever. See, I don't have an arcade yet, so I'm stoked about these new ones coming out because then I'll grab them. And hey, we're getting close to hitting 2K. We're about 100 away, and when we do, we got the beef that Flytanium donated. Might have a 14C beef coming. Oh, that's nice. I'm a big 14C fan as well. That's cool. But if you guys are looking at any Flytanium stuff, feel free to use code Titanium10 and save yourself some money. Or pick yourself up a nice little slip joint. That's my sales pitch. But yeah, anything I've picked up from Flytanium, I've got scales, I've got knives, and I've always been stoked. So I only know the answer to the age-old question, where's the beef? Yeah. Thank you, Josh. um, and one of the things that I really like about the beef that I think people overlook is the pocket clip. It's wider, but it's an easy in and out for me on the jeans. I don't know about other people, but been lurking and getting some giveaway stuff packed up. No worries, man. um, yeah, it's got like it's got milled liners and then G10. Yeah, the scales are G10, and then inside the scales are some milled liners. So let me see if I can pull out the one we're giving away. Perfect. So this is the 2K giveaway one. So as you can see, well, let's go like this then. It's steel on the inside. And then G10 spacer, and coated D2 blade. And like I was saying about the pocket clip, it's a little bit wider, but it's got like great tension. So, oh yeah, definitely, that would be cool to see Cerakote one. Hey, you never know, Gabe. It could be you. Yeah, and you can always upgrade from the D2 to an S90V blade, as well as you can the hardware, the pocket clip, the scales. I believe everything is upgradable. For fishing from Civivi, if you're going budget, I guess I would say their Praxis as a folder. That's a standard one for them. That's really good. Otherwise, their Vision FG is probably one of the best things Civivi's put out with that lock on it. The S90V blade, I believe, is $75. They send you just the blade, but I think that's a really good price for that kind of steel. Hey, well, thanks for stopping in, Josh. Have an awesome night, man. Frost knife's good. I've heard good things. I've never come across one myself. Yeah. This color isn't too expensive, but yours says last a long time. Cool. Oh, that would be interesting. Mimo. Definitely interesting. Hmm. That's a good question. Is there is there anything anybody's looking forward to coming out or anything they've seen and they're like, I totally have to pick that up? I know Blade Show's coming up, so there's been lots of teases. You had one knife to carry for the next year. Oh, that's tough because I love folders and I love traditionals. Let's see here for the next year. Well, if price is not an option, I might. Man, that's so hard to say. um, man, that is. I would probably pick something in like an S35 steel or something that I can still carry in my pocket easy on the higher end, but not like ridiculous. CMB Braveman is S35 in titanium, but is definitely a drop point user. That's a good one. A little stash set aside for your next knife, but it's got to be a banger. I understand that. Locked into one knife, it would be a fixie. Victorinox, good one. But if I have to choose one of only the knives in front of me, okay, I got to pick something I got to carry for the whole year in front of me. I love my slip joints, but I want to be practical in case I need something a little bit crazier. If I'm going with what's in front of me, um, it's either gonna be the Iridium or the Clio. Probably the Iridium, just because it's a little bit bigger and can take a decent amount of work. It's got a coated D2, an aluminum handle. I think that's the way I would go. Oh, that would be cool, Burkles. Oh, hit me up, man. I'm always looking. Doesn't mean I can afford them, but I'll definitely be looking. You're buying all of those shows, yeah. 100 Blade cofactors. That would be cool. The Purple Batman. Somebody sent me a link. I didn't know I know Tri-State watches them. I didn't know if they were just like reruns that people played online or what. But if I can still order crap from those channels, I'm probably gonna. And I could make a fun video about it. 50 knives for 25 bucks. Oh, that's awesome. Um, Not a ton, not like expensive ones or anything. You know, uh I don't wear one anymore. I used to wear them all the time. Um, I used to always wear Timex because that's what my grandpa wore. But then, I like a lot of other brands too. There's some really cool ones out there. I made a little pocket change from buying those huge bundles of cheap knives. Nice. Good to know, man. You and Fook should talk about that. Have a good one, BEDC. Oh, nice. A Timex Expedition. They last forever. I like them. Um, so that's very cool. Its Cutlery Corner still exists. Man. Maybe I'll see if I can find some real funny stuff on there. It's your fishing watch. Nice. Nice. They do it on now too. That's funny. 3 or 4 pounds. Oof. About 20 years. Got a fossil last month. Nice. I've been looking at those. I've always wore Timex. It kind of became like a tradition, like just like slip joints. Reminds me of my grandfather. He wore Timexes his whole life. He passed like a year and a half ago, so I have his last watch. I had it framed, so I have that hanging up. That's funny, Kelly. Julian, I've been, I used to carry tons of Olight, but lately I've really been into, and now I'm gonna forget it, Workhose. You can get a lot of flashlight for the money. I definitely recommend checking out some Workhose. They have one, I think it's the TS12. That thing is killer. It's under 20 bucks and it does as much as $100 Olight. Definitely check out Workhose. I think they have them on Amazon as well, so that's what I would recommend. But I should probably get going. I gotta get some things done, unfortunately. You got your skiffs in for your Chavez, October, and your Penguin. Nice. Okay, Brian, I had the last one. Cool. All right. Well, you guys have an awesome day. Thanks for hanging out. You have won a lot of the little Olights. I love the little ones. I put them in my pocket. Hey, I recommend it, Julian. Definitely pick it up if you're looking for a new light. I got way more than I was expecting out of it, so definitely worth it. Cool. Yeah, thanks for popping in, guys. I'll be popping on tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you guys in some other lives, and have a good night.